Today on Yester Kitchen, we are going to celebrate a very popular pizza chain with some very popular potatoes. You're going to love it. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Jill and this is Yester Kitchen. If you're new here, welcome. It would be an honor to have you join us as we explore retro history through food. Okay, so first things first. This is my little tiny Palm Springs house. It was getting too hard to carry all of my filming stuff across the way to that other kitchen, so I decided I'm just going to do it from here. So as you can see, it is very tiny and it's really hard to film. So I'm still going to do like my top down that you're used to for the cooking, but I wanted to say hi and I wanted to show you this is Palm Springs. So to get an idea, it is probably March 30th, I'm thinking, and one day just blends into another. And it is hot. It is in the high 90s. So why not fry something, right? Okay, so where are my Shakey's pizza fans? Me! And where are my Mojo Potato fans? Yes, 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 yes. So that's what we're going to celebrate today. We're going to talk about the Shakey's pizza chain and their amazing Mojo Potatoes. And of course, we're going to make them. So who used to go to Shakey's? I did. It's been a very, very long time, although I did pass one in Palm Springs right here just the other day, and I went, oh my God, they're still around. And yes, they are still around. They've shrunk, but they're still around. So Shakey's Pizza, it was opened in 1954 in Sacramento, California. It went under the name Shakey's Ye Public House for pizza, fried chicken, and ragtime. And that's why, if you used to go there as a kid, they would always wear the straw hats. It was a salute to ragtime. So, I mean, the ragtime, I don't know, who still goes to Shakey's? Tell me if they still play ragtime. I don't think they do. But they still have their chicken, their pizza, their beer, and their Mojo Potatoes. So Shakey's was actually named after one of the founders. It was started by two friends, Ed Plummer and Sherwood Shakey Johnson. Now he got the nickname Shakey because his hands did shake. He actually suffered malaria during World War II when he was out fighting, and it wound up ending in some nerve damage. So he got his nickname Shakey's, and they decided to name the pizza parlor after that. I bet you didn't know that. From the very beginning, it was pizza, fried chicken, and these creations of theirs, Mojo Potatoes, which were an instant hit. And of course, they're making them today, and we're loving them today, but you can make them at home. So this is a copycat-ish recipe. There are so many recipes for Mojo Potatoes you'll find online. This one in particular, during COVID, remember when all the restaurants were like releasing their special recipes so people could make them at home since they couldn't go to the restaurants? Supposedly, I say supposedly, Shakey's released their recipe for Mojo Potatoes. So of course that's the one I chose because you gotta go with them. It's easy, it's delicious. I'm going to show you how to make it right now. Okay, so here we are in the kitchen, and I'm sorry I have to film this way, you guys. It's just the kitchen is just not conducive, but you are so important to me that I try to figure out the best ways I can. So here we go. I've got two. You could use three, depending on how many Mojo potatoes you want, but I've got two. They are so clean. I washed them, all the dirt off. I used fruit wash because you're not going to peel them, so you really want them super clean. Okay, now you're going to take your trusty knife and you're going to cut about 1/4 inch slices, and you want them as evenly, as uniform as possible so they all, fry at the same time. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started just like that. Just little potato slices that are soon to be Mojo Potatoes. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish all this, and I'll be right back. So here's our potato. I only cut one because you get the idea. So anyway, as you can see, they are all very beautifully uniform. And there we go with our potatoes. I'm going to take, remember my beautiful retro bowl from the 70s? Oh, I forgot I brought this to Palm Springs with me. I was so excited when I found it. Okay, in they go to a bowl. You want to separate them out. Okay, so we are now going to microwave these potatoes just to give them a head start, and that's going to go for maybe about 5 to 7 minutes. Watch them. You don't want them to burn. You just want them to soften. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, because microwave highs and lows vary, so I'm going to start at 3 minutes because I think mine runs pretty high. And I'm going to check, and then if not, I'll do another minute, and I'll do another just until they're just soft. In the meantime, here is our breading. What is our breading? Oh, Remember what I said? There's so many variations, but this is what supposedly is the correct recipe. I have chicken fry batter mix, and it makes sense, right? Because they're serving them with their fried chicken, so why would they not put them in the batter mix too? So I have this ready. I just poured out, I don't know, maybe about 3/4 of the package. And I know this is too much because I'm only doing 1 potato, but just as much as you think you can always add. And to this, we have 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper ground and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And you just want to take this. Wow, that's a low flying helicopter. Okay, you want to take this and mix it around. So now this is at the ready. Our microwave is waiting for the potatoes. As soon as that's done, we're gonna go over to the stove and we're gonna make some Mojo potatoes. So here are our potatoes, right out of the microwave. I let them cool. So this took me maybe about 3 minutes because my microwave is really high and I don't want these to burn. So I let them go. They are, that's 2. They're flimsy, but they're not cooked through. And that's exactly what you want. Now I have our chicken fry mix that we already talked about, except I didn't tell you what brand. So in the recipe, there is a brand. It's called Farina's. I don't have it in my part of the world. So I actually used a brand called Louisiana. I am not endorsing it or whatsoever. There were 3 different brands at the market and I chose that only because it said spicy and I love spicy. But you can get whatever chicken fry mix you want. In here, I have my oil. How much oil? Well, it all depends on the size of your pan. You just want enough that you can fry your Mojo potatoes. And I apologize that my oil is a little dirty. I did a test batch already and guess what? I'm out of oil. So it's okay. You can always reuse oil, no problem. And I have some milk. I actually have whole milk because what else would I have? But you can use whatever you want because really all you're doing is you're gonna just want to glue your potatoes. So really, here is the game. It is this simple. We dip our potato in the milk. We dip it in the chicken fry mix and make sure it's really on there well, and into the fryer it goes. That's it. So I'm gonna go really fast so I can kind of keep them all even. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna ask you to hold on. And when we come back, we will have Mojo potatoes. Off I go to the races. Okay, so I got almost the entire potato in here. And really, it's just now you just kind of want to babysit. So we're gonna, are the childhood memories coming back? All right, let's just go ahead and start flipping some of them over. And you just want it to go for a few minutes because remember, we already microwaved our potatoes, so our potatoes were already done. And like I said in the opening, there are so many different versions of recipes for Mojo potatoes. This one I think is by far the easiest, and I know at Yester Kitchen, what do we like? Easy. So this one, the chicken fried mix is already done. There's ones out there where there's eggs involved. There's ones out there where you make your own breading. But I figured on this one, chicken fry mix, if it ain't broke, why fix it, right? So, but if you want to go out there and find other ones, I would love to hear your thoughts. As always, look at that. I don't want to get hot oil on myself, but see, starting to look like a Mojo. All right, we're just gonna let this finish up for a few more seconds, and I have a plate with paper towels at the ready. We're gonna put them out, we're gonna drain them, I'm gonna put them on a platter, and we're gonna try them. So give me 1 second. Out of the fryer, off of my paper towel lined plate, look at that. These are gorgeous, and let me tell you, they taste perfect. Now, you can serve them with whatever dip you want. I just put out some ketchup because I know ketchup is very popular, but these are them, my friends. They're amazing, they're easy, and they're Mojo potatoes. Come on, Shakey's. So let's go try them. Shakey's Mojo potatoes. Now, I put a little bit of ketchup up there because I know you guys are a nation of dippers, and so we've got to have something. People use ranch, people use whatever. I gotta tell you, I don't like ketchup. I know, big secret, I'm not a ketchup fan. But I'm also a huge purist. If I am gonna make Mojo potatoes, all I wanna do, I don't wanna cover them with dip. I wanna taste the potato. You guys, this is it. Oh my God. Like I said, as long as they're making the fried chicken, they just coated They're potatoes in the same batter. Where the name Mojo came from, that's lost in history. But the result is absolutely amazing. And I hope you try them at home because you can see how easy they are. Like, really? 2 seconds. I love them. I'm gonna have some more. If you would like to explore more dishes from your childhood or just the past, I invite you to subscribe. I release new videos every week. In the meantime, there's some more retro dishes for you. And remember, every dish, even Mojo Potatoes, oh yeah, has a story. I will see you in the next video.